Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. First of all, before we go ahead, I have to address the elephant in the room. Apologies for not uploading a 2-minute Tuesday this week. It was manic, there was a lot going on, and to be honest, I didn't really have a lot of inspiration for a video, and I didn't just want to chuck something out there. So I hope that you guys appreciate that I am trying to be thoughtful with my content and not just put anything out there. So from now on, you will get 2 videos every week, but obviously if I'm not like struck with inspiration, if I feel like I'm just doing something to do it, then obviously probably not going to do it. Today we are doing another concealer review. I know how much you guys enjoyed the Tarte versus Makeup Revolution, whatever the hell that was called. Just a little update on that. For some reason, whenever I wear it, when I get home, I just take my makeup off. Yesterday I wore it again for like the 5th time in a row, and when I got home I was so shattered that I just took my makeup off again. But to be honest, everything that I kind of said in that review still stands. I feel like it was quite dark. My eyes crease a lot with that Makeup Revolution concealer. For all the downfalls and all the shade and everything with Tarte, it didn't make my eyes crease like that, and it didn't make my eyes look dark. So that's the one thing I can say. But I'm going to try and follow up for you guys with that one. Do add me on Snapchat, that kind of thing, so that I can update you guys on this concealer. Today, we are going to review a concealer that's been on the market for years, but I've never tried it. Why? Because it never had shades for dark skin girls, which I think we need to address, because Maybelline has gone like really under the radar for this. I remember years ago on YouTube, like scoping out what the best products, and everybody used to talk about the, what's it called, Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle Treatment Concealer with Goji Berry and Haloxyl. Everybody used to talk about this damn concealer, and I was like, oh my god, I want to try it. Every time I would go on a website and I'd see like 4 light shades, I'd be like, they must be sold out of my one. And I'd go on website to website to website to website again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And I would just see the same shade, and then after a while I just figured, like, I don't know if I just got the message or if Jesus just knocked the sense out to me, or one day I went to sleep and had a dream and deja vu. They just, yeah, they weren't shades in my Maybelline family, so I just accepted that. But recently they have expanded the shade, which I think is about 500 years too late. Sorry Maybelline. I think that they really went under the rug with that one, because their Fit Me line seems to have so many different colors, so people kind of just let them slide. But I'm not going to let them slide, okay? I think it's super bad. This concealer's been out for years. This is an OG product on YouTube, and the fact that in 2018 is when we finally get shades that someone like me can wear, no bueno. That's not good. Today we're going to wear this. We're going to do a wear test. We're going to try and keep it on for as long as possible today. I feel like there's a lot of anticipation for this, for the YouTube audience. I feel like this has been the fight of the century. I feel like this is the concealer showdown, even though it's not a showdown that you guys have been waiting for anxiously, even though you didn't know I was going to do it. For me, I've wanted to try this for years, and when they obviously revealed that they were going to release new shades, I was like, yeah, I'm going to try it, why not? Because I want to see what all the fuss is about, and I want to see if they kept us out for good reason. Maybe this is a product that we just didn't need to try. Maybe us black girls can just go back and sit in the corner and be like, okay, maybe we didn't need that. So I believe, I don't want to get it wrong, I think they extended it to about 4, 5, 6, 7 shades or something like that. I got the 4th to darkest, I believe. This is in the shade Caramel. I thought it would be something good for me to highlight with. I didn't necessarily want to get something that I could use just as a spot concealer, because I don't tend to do a lot of that anyway. So I figured, of course, I'm going to get something to highlight, because I'm the highlight queen, drag queen, everything queen. So guys, we're going to get into this review, but before we do that, if you are not subscribed to my channel, do not forget to subscribe. And if you are already subscribed, click that bell notification so that you can get a notification whenever a video is posted to my channel. Hopefully a 2-minute Tuesday. So right now it is 13:56, 1:56. We are going to 2 p.m. I'm going to try and get this on now and have this on for about 8 hours until about 10 p.m. and let's see how this thing works. The first thing that is so obviously cool about it is kind of the wind up packaging. Like, when's it going to come up? When? Bitch, it's coming out the pores. Ah! I'm going to put this on my face before I disappear into thin air out of the shock and just like shock of this concealer. Let's see the claims. So it's supposed to be a dark circle treatment concealer. It's supposed to have Goji Berry and Haloxyl. I don't know exactly what these claim to do. Let's actually go on the website. Let's see. Okay, so this says that this is a next generation concealer with benefits to improve the appearance of skin. It says its colored pigments perfect the under eye area, covering flawlessly. Bye bye dark circles and fine lines. The formula is enriched with Goji Berry, which helps care for the eye area by hydrating while covering flawlessly. I'll be the judge of that. So we're going to go in with this super creepy applicator, and we're just going to apply it to our under eyes and where I would usually highlight my face. I hope I have not got too much on this applicator, but let's see. So having just used it on one side, I can say that I actually really do like the applicator. It feels a bit soft. I'd like it to maybe be a bit tougher, if that makes sense, just because it feels like I'm just applying like a really light sponge on my face, and I'd like something that just lets me know that I'm putting a bit more pressure. That's why I kind of like applicator ones when it comes to concealers, but we're gonna give it a try. And just having one side on, it does feel super lightweight, it feels super nice. It's quite yellow in tone, which is what I like. Obviously, I was worried that caramel would be a bit too light, but I think this is a perfect highlighting shade for myself. I don't know if it's going to be too yellow, because it is looking quite yellow. Just looking on my monitor, it's looking a tiny bit more neutral, but in real life, it's definitely looking quite yellow. The sad thing is, after the first use, you basically coat it, and then it's just never going to be clean again. Yeah, I wish it was a slightly tougher applicator, because I think the sponge is quite soft, and you kind of have to press down to get a bit of product up. Okay, so cap back on, and now I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. I'm going to see how easy it is to blend. The concealer's been sitting on my face for about 30 seconds now. When I'm reviewing concealers, I do like them to just sit on my skin just for a tiny bit, just to see if it does dry up, like is it going to be hard to blend out, that kind of thing. Is the colour going to transfer? Is it going to become patchy? That's something that I really look out for, so that's why I kind of leave concealers to sit a little bit, and I've definitely put a lot on. I'm not going anywhere today, so this is supposed to be just a quick light glow from within type of beat, so I've definitely gone in, but what did you guys expect from me? So let's go ahead and use our Morphe highlight and contour sponge to blend this out. Let's see how this blends out. So you guys can see I'm all the way zoomed in. I hope that you guys can see the concealer. It definitely has left my eyes creasing a tiny bit, but they don't look too dark, I wouldn't say. Let me just look in this mirror so that I can show you guys. I feel like it could be a tiny bit more full coverage because it is a bit light. And I don't know if you guys will catch this on camera because I feel like the lights make everything look so super amazing. But in some places it's getting a tiny bit patchy and just disappearing just a tiny bit. I guess I'd have to just kind of put a bit more product on because it is more of a lightweight formula. It's not as full coverage as something like the Tarte Shape Tape, which is definitely something I'll note for future reference. Apart from that, I really do like the way it looks. I think that it's really brightened my face up. I think that the shade is a perfect match. It definitely feels lightweight. It doesn't feel like I've got a lot of makeup on at all. Like I said, overall, I think it's quite flawless. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set with some powder, and I'm pretty much just going to have a look at what it looks like with the powder. Is it going to settle in the fine lines? Is it going to be really creasy? That's one thing that I really look for because I already have quite prominent creasing under my eyes. So I'm looking for a concealer that's going to help to minimize that a little bit, brighten my eyes without making them look crazy, give me a bit of life, making me look a bit less tired on those busy days. Let's get some powder on my highlighted areas. Let's see how this looks. So I've set the concealer using the powders that I'd normally use on a day-to-day basis. When you are reviewing a product, you want to use the products that you use on an everyday basis to know if it's going to fit into your day-to-day routine. If not, bye. So I've set it. I don't think you guys will pick this up on camera, but for me the concealer is looking a tiny bit dry, just like the tiniest bit, but it takes to the powder quite well. Like it definitely does not look cakey. It definitely does look nice. Like I'm holding my mirror a tiny bit further away and then a tiny bit closer to me, and it definitely doesn't look cakey or anything like that. Like I'm saying, it's a tiny bit dry, but what I do notice sometimes with concealers and powders, as it sits a bit more on your face, the natural oils kind of come through and then it just looks a bit more natural and a bit more flawless. I don't think once I've done everything and set my face that it's gonna reappear, but if it does, obviously I will let you guys know. One thing I've noticed on my nose is a tiny bit patchy. I feel like you have to put on quite a lot of product to kind of like have it sit. If you put a little bit, it kind of just spreads and makes it a tiny bit patchy. It's just like the tiniest bit on my nose. I doubt that you guys are gonna pick that up. It's literally like that much, but obviously I have to nitpick and I have to give you guys a full honest review. I have to be real. Right now I'm just gonna do a really quick super light beat. I'm not going out anywhere today, so I'm gonna make it super casual, super clean, super appropriate for the household. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed back to you guys when I'm done with my makeup, and then probably later on in a few hours we will recap. Right now it is 2:10, so let's just say we had this makeup on at 2 o'clock, and then probably I'll relay back to you guys in about 7 or 8 hours, but I will show you when I'm done with my makeup. I'm back, guys. I've done my makeup, just a light beat, something for the household, like I said, some for the kitchen sink, some for the bathroom, something for the salon. Isn't it funny how no makeup looks take more makeup than the makeup looks? This is what my makeup is looking like now. I feel like it looks really nice. I had one little mishap where my mascara run because my contacts are running a little bit, and the mascara just run. I tried to clean it a little bit, and then I just reapplied the concealer and then padded it a tiny bit. From what I can see, it still looks quite bright. It doesn't look like it darkened it up too much. It still looks very, very nice. I'm loving the way that it looks, especially for this like glow from within kind of just natural house girl look that I'm going for today. I'm really liking it so far, and I think it looks stunning. I keep looking at the monitor to kind of just see what it looks like on the camera, and I think it looks very, 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 very nice. Let's see what the time is. The time is 2:45. So like I said, from 2 o'clock we've had makeup on, so we're gonna leave this on until about 10 o'clock tonight if I can make it that far, and we're gonna see how this concealer holds up. If there's anything that I feel like I need to update you guys throughout the day about, I will do so. But from what I can see right now, I'm liking it. It's looking amazing, and I think that I'm gonna like this. I feel like there's a lot of potential for this concealer, I'm not gonna lie. So I will see you guys shortly. Okay, we are back. It is currently 23:28, 11:28, which means I've been wearing this makeup for just a little under 9 hours. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my glasses off, and then I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see. This is the first time I'm probably looking at it, so let's go. I like that my forehead is looking like a little bit moisturized. Like it's got a tiny bit of a sheen on it, but it's nothing crazy. It definitely has creased. I definitely feel like if I was wearing something like the Tarte Shape Tape, oh my god, I know I keep comparing everything to the Shape Tape, but I just can't help it. It's force of habit. It is a really good concealer despite everything that's gone on. There is some creasing, if you guys can see here on both eyes. Actually, it's actually quite deep. On my chin it has separated a tiny bit. It hasn't separated at all on my forehead, which is good. It has not separated under my nose at all. Apart from that, like on my actual under eye area, like regardless of the creasing, I think it actually looks really nice. Like the undertone is nice. I really, really like it. It looks really soft. It looks really kind of smooth. It looks really kind of flawless, kind of natural. It doesn't look like it's like a crazy concealer. I kind of like the fact that it's so light because you don't feel like you're piling it on, you don't feel like you're caking it on. So far I am really liking this concealer. I'm gonna keep obviously trialing it, keep using it. I have a little kind of container where I put all of the products that I'm currently trialing and kind of want to get an opinion on. They're all in like a box on my beauty desk, so I would definitely pop it in there. I have to say, in terms of the eye creasing, I would definitely have to watch out for that, but overall I would give this concealer a thumbs up. Let's zoom on out. So everyone, to conclude this video, I really have enjoyed this concealer. Would I recommend it? 100% I would recommend it. My eyes are naturally creasy, and that's the only like problem, issue thing that I noticed. So I'm just gonna have to keep trialing it and see if the creases continue. I did have a tiny bit of moments while I was watching TV and having a little bit of a sniffle, to be honest, so that could have also contributed to it. So I'm going to disregard that for today. I'm going to give it an honorary pass, despite the fact that the shade Rage was only complete in 2018, which I can't accept. Like that is teeny tiny bit unacceptable to me. I'm gonna let that slide just for today's video because I'm in a good mood. I've got my Fenty lip gloss on, I've got like a bang and curls and waves, and it's put me in a good mood. Big hair puts me in a good mood. I don't know about you guys, but yes, come through bang, come through lip. So that is my review, guys. If you guys have tried out any of the new shades, please do let me know. Just a little disclaimer, I am based in the UK. It's not actually available in the UK yet. I went ahead and bought it from the US as soon as it came out, just so I could review it for you guys. So don't like be panicked or whatever if you can't find it. It probably will come to the UK and Europe at some point. It's just not here for the moment. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the concealer. What did you think of how it looks? Did I get anything wrong? Did I, did I miss anything? Do you guys want to know anything more? Don't forget to connect with me on my Snapchat, my Instagram and my Twitter. Leave a comment down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video, which will be my 2-minute Tuesday. Bye guys, have a nice day or night wherever you are.